Alright, so let's look at this problem here. Determine if vectors u and v are orthogonal, okay? So, this one, basically what you have to do here, you have to do dot product. Now there is a property that says two vectors, so vectors u and v are, and what is basically orthogonal? That's just another way to say they're perpendicular. So vectors u and v are perpendicular or orthogonal if and only if the dot product u dot v is equal to 0. So let's just pretend that these are two random vectors, right? And you are trying to see if they're perpendicular. Now, of course, when it comes to math and vectors, you can't always graph the two vectors because it's not enough time. Unless you, if you can, if that's something that you can do, and then, but of course, doing it the graphical way, or to find the angle using by the graph way, like I did over here for this one. Well, yeah, obviously, we're not finding angle, but if you're finding the angle between two vectors to know if they're orthogonal or not, it's going to take a lot longer. So so basically you want to use dot product here. It's the fastest way, and that's why I recommend that you remember dot product, because it saves you a lot of time. You won't have to graph or anything. So what we do here is this is u1, u2, and then this is v1, v2, right? So we have 3. So basically u dot v equals u1, v1 plus u2, v2, given that vector u is of the form u1, u2, and vector v is of the form v1, v2, right? So here, all you really have to do is do dot product, and we know what u1 is, and u2, and v1 and v2. So u1 is 3, u2 is 1, v1 is 5, and v2 is 6. So if we do dot product, that will give us u dot v equals, like I said, u1, v1 plus u2, v2. So that means that the vectors 3, 1 dot 5, 6, oops. Okay, so this one, so basically, this is u1, this is v1, and then plus, or actually, hold on, give me 1 second. I am so sorry, guys. Oh, okay. This is vector u dot, and then it's 5, 6. This is vector v. Okay, so let me color code this. This is vector u, and then this is vector v, right? And yes, I'm going very slowly on this because I don't want to go too fast with this problem. So basically we have 3. So basically this is u1, u1 is 3, so we have 3 times, and then v1 is 5 times 5, plus u2 is 1 times v2 is 6. Okay, so basically here, what we're gonna do, and so then this would be 15 plus 6, which is 21. Now remember, it says vectors u and v are perpendicular or orthogonal if and only if u dot v equals 0, okay? So basically we got that u dot v equals 21, which is not equal to 0, so they're not orthogonal. Okay, and that is your final answer. Okay, so of course there was another way you could have done this, but of course to graph it and to plot it on the or to make the vector on the graph, it would take a lot longer. So that is why it's very recommended that you, or highly recommended that you do it this way, because it's a lot faster. Even though, yes, it took a little longer, but it was because I was trying to explain it. But yes, this is how you would do it. So with that being said, guys, I hope this helps, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.